What's going on, Beaches? Welcome back to Ask Papa Swole. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, and also make sure you drop your question in the comments down below with the hashtag Ask Papa Swole. And I am looking forward to featuring your question in an upcoming episode. And yes, Tessie, you are here to help with yes, I'll let you help. Maybe. If you're nice. You're usually an irreverent beach, so we'll see what happens. But everyone else, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we got Extra Thirsty. We got the Daily Swole podcast live every single day, and I take a lot of questions every day. So if you love these APSs, make sure you join over there. And also every single Sunday on the Daily Swole is Ask Papa Swole live. So don't miss out on that because it's questions for the entire episode. It's like an hour and a half of just Q&A. So if you have questions and you want to catch that, that's every single Sunday right here on this channel. So turn those notifications on. Hit that bell, Beaches. Hit that bell. All right, today's question is from Gwen Tong. And Gwen asks, Papa Swolio, I feel sore whenever I'm in the gym doing weights. Hold on, let me move this over a little bit. All right. I feel sore whenever I'm in the gym doing weights, but by the next day, I feel nothing. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I should up the weight? But adding 5 pounds on weight of the equipment, i.e. lat pull-down machine, is quite a big jump for me, especially since I'm a girl. Help, I don't know what I should do. Well, first, my recommendation is stop downplaying yourself because you're a girl. Oh, come on. You can go up 5 pounds, just like a guy can go up 5 pounds. Now, of course, relative strength is different, but push yourself. Women can train fucking hard. Don't sell yourself short. That's all I'm saying. Don't sell yourself short. Push, challenge yourself and, do the best that you can. But don't downplay yourself because you're a girl. But I get it. So for example, someone who's stronger can easily go up a 5 pound increment. You yourself, that might be relatively 10 pounds. So I do get it. But maybe you have, like at the gym, the pull down machines, you can get those little magnetic weights that like 2.5s. Maybe you can put it like a half on there if it's possible. But anyway, let's get back to the soreness aspect of it. I feel sore whenever I'm in the gym doing weights. No, you don't. You don't get sore in the moment. You mean the burn? You mean you feel fatigued? You mean your muscles burn? Okay, that's normal. That's the acidity in your blood, and that's normal. You're going to feel that fatigue, and then the myofibrils and the actual shortening mechanism inside. Let's not get into the physiology of it, but the actual the crossing over of the myofibrils, the shortening and the contracting of the muscle fibers, eventually gets blocked and gets interrupted, and you're unable to do more reps. And that pain and that threshold and that lactic acid and all that stuff is going to give you that feeling, and working through that and training hard is working through that pain and that discomfort. When I say pain, I mean that good pain, that discomfort, that fatigue, but not actual injury. Okay. So by the next day, I feel nothing. You might not be training hard enough. It's very common. You don't necessarily have to up the weight. You could do more negatives. You could do slower eccentric. So when you're doing your pull down, maybe you can, at the end, you can kind of cheat a couple reps and then super slow let the same weight up. And you can also do drop sets. So instead of going up in weight, you can create some more volume. So what progressive overload means, it's not just progressive strength, it's also progressive volume. So a great way to get to that next level is to actually do negatives with, and maybe you can have a training partner that can help you with this, or someone there that can spot you, or someone that you know, or if you train with someone, you can actually put that next weight on, like that 5 pounds up, and then they can help you pull it down, and then you can just slowly let it up for 5 to 10 seconds. And then you can overload your body that way, because the same muscles working eccentrically are the same muscles working concentrically. So the same muscles that are going to be shortening during the movement, where it's hard for you to pull it down, are the same muscles that are going to be lengthening and slowly, creating tension while the weight is, but not quite overcoming the tension of the resistance. So it's a way you can milk more reps and to expose your muscles to heavier resistance, whereas you wouldn't be able to even start the repetition with the concentric movement. So I think you should do different things. Like you should be upping the weight. You should be doing actual negatives or isometric holds rather than a lat pull down machine. Generally, like you'll get much more benefits from doing free body, like pull-ups, or actual holds or negatives free weight. So, I mean, there's a lot of different options and questions, but being sore doesn't mean you're not getting, or you're getting results. You don't have to be crippled sore. Now, I usually do get sore. I think you should generally be feeling sore because you overload your body, but not everyone feels the same way. your perception of that exertion. Like I've trained and not really felt that sore. Did I not train? Did I not lift the weights? Maybe I didn't cause enough micro trauma. Maybe I just didn't damage my body enough. Fine. Or maybe I slept really well. Maybe I hydrated really well. Maybe I ate really well. Progressive overload doesn't mean you're murdering yourself every time. But if that's generally, I would say, generally, if you're not getting sore at all, you feel nothing, you're probably not training hard enough. Most people don't really push themselves that hard in the gym. They just do X amount of reps. They read a sheet. They don't really push themselves to failure. They don't really push themselves to their maximum capacity. Most times when you finish a set, you actually do literally have 3 or 4 repetitions left in the tank, plus a spotter, plus some forced reps and stuff like that. But that's more advanced training. But some body parts for myself, some get more sore than others. There are certain times and certain body parts that I'll train that every time I train them, like to a certain level, like they'll get sore all the time. And a lot of you have that too. So if you have a specific body part that gets sore or a specific body part that doesn't get sore, you could drop a comment down below, but you don't have to be murderously sore to get results. That's not the goal. Being sore isn't the goal. That's often a side effect of doing damage and creating internal like micro trauma to the muscles. That's what just a side effect is. Soreness is your body healing itself. It's letting you know, hey, this is damaged. Be easy on it. And then by the time you're healed and you take care of it, you do your yoga, you do your mobility, your foam rolling, your rest, recovery, hydration, then your body repairs. And then when it's healthy and when you're built back up, then you can train again. And that's how it works. But, don't sell yourself short. I would look into negatives. I would look into isometric holds. Like you can have that same weight, maybe at the last couple reps, have someone spot you and hold it down at the bottom as long as you can. I'm just using the lat pull down as an example, but that's a great way just to like a burnout repetition and just hold that. So increasing the volume could be it. I don't know any other context. So you say, maybe I'm not training hard enough. I have no idea. You just literally mentioned that you don't feel sore. If I had more context of what you're doing, how much you're doing, how long you've been training, your body weight, height, all this different type of stuff, I saw how you trained, I could give you a much more accurate answer. So I'm just kind of shooting stuff out there. But, again, you might follow up. And, whenever you guys get these questions, whenever I feature your question, definitely comment on that video because I like to, and if you have more context, like for this, Gwen, if you see this video, make sure you comment with that extra context and I'll pin it to the top and then everyone else can follow up in that conversation. Maybe I'll follow it up in another video, perhaps in the future. But that's a great thing to do. So make sure anyone, when I feature your question, make sure you comment on the video. And if I need more context, fill that out as a post and I'll try to go through and pin that comment. All right. So I hope I answered or gave you some more insights because I didn't have all the information. I'm trying to, spackle some different things and maybe give you an answer. Even if I don't know I'm hitting it on the head, I'm trying to give a couple different options. So again, Gwen, thank you so much for your question. I hope that helped a lot. And if not, give me some follow-up feedback with some more detail, and then possibly I will follow up on that myself and everyone else can answer in the comments. So if you have a question that you want featured right here on the show, drop your question in the comments down below with the hashtag AskPapaSwolio, and I'd love to feature you in an upcoming episode. Subscribe for the Daily Swole podcast. Remember, Ask Papa Swolio live every single Sunday right here on the Daily Swole podcast, and that goes live every day. So hit that notification bell. That way you get notified when I go live. And of course, you got the extra thirsty and all the other cool shit here on the channel. And I'll see you next time for some more APS. Peace out.
Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang.